Buying a car in 2026 is nothing like it used to be. The market is unpredictable, prices are all over the place, and new technology is rewriting the rules faster than ever. But here is the truth most people don't realize: 2026 might actually be the best year in a decade to buy a car. If you know what to look for. Because right now, we're standing in a rare moment, where supply is catching up, prices are cooling down, and smart buyers can finally take advantage of all the chaos. The problem? Most people are still making emotional decisions, chasing trends, overpaying for EVs, or getting trapped by expensive software subscriptions that quietly eat their wallets. So in this video, we'll break down 5 cars you should buy before 2026 ends. Vehicles that are holding their value, cheap to maintain, globally available, and future-proof against the coming tech and market changes. Let's save you money, time, and a whole lot of regret. Welcome to Car Hacks and Money, the channel that helps you drive smarter, not poorer. Before we jump into the list, let's talk about why 2026 is such a unique year to buy. After years of insane prices, from chip shortages, supply issues, and global inflation, the market is finally correcting. Used car prices have dropped nearly 18% globally since their peak in 2022, and new car inventories are back on dealership lots for the first time in years. But there's a catch: EV manufacturers overproduced. Gas car makers underproduced. And now we're in a weird middle ground, where the cars nobody wanted 2 years ago are suddenly the smart buys, and the cars everyone is hyping now might lose value fast. This means one thing for smart buyers: opportunity. If you know which cars to target, models that balance reliability, technology, and resale, you can lock in long-term value and avoid the upcoming depreciation wave that's already hitting luxury EVs and high-tech models. So let's get into it. Here are the top 5 cars you should buy before 2026 ends. No surprise here, the Toyota Corolla Hybrid is quietly one of the smartest purchases you can make in 2026. Why? Because it sits perfectly in the middle of old-school reliability and modern efficiency. The Corolla Hybrid offers up to 52 miles per gallon. It's available in nearly every country, and its parts are cheap and widely available. While other brands are overloading cars with subscription-based features, Toyota keeps it simple: physical buttons, minimal software locks, and a bulletproof hybrid system that's been tested for decades. In the US, a new Corolla Hybrid costs under $25,000, while in Europe and Asia, it's still one of the most affordable hybrids to maintain and insure. Resale value? Outstanding. 5 years from now, you'll still get up to 70% of its original price. Something very few cars can match in 2026. Smart buyer tip: avoid the Apex or GR look trims with unnecessary tech add-ons. Stick to the mid-tier model. It has everything you need and nothing you'll regret. If you want a global SUV that holds value, the Honda CR-V is the one to grab before 2026 ends. Honda fixed the reliability issues that plagued earlier models, refined its hybrid powertrain, and made this generation smoother and more fuel-efficient than ever. In the US, it's the best-selling compact SUV in its class. In Europe, it's known for low emissions and family practicality. In Asia, it's a top resale performer, especially in hybrid form. But the real secret is maintenance. Compared to rivals like the RAV4 or Tucson, the CR-V's long-term maintenance cost is 20 to 30% lower, especially outside the US. And with the EV market flooding, this mid-size hybrid SUV hits a perfect balance: future-ready but not dependent on unreliable charging networks. Money hack: buy it slightly used. A 1 or 2-year-old certified CR-V hybrid can save you thousands upfront while keeping most of the warranty. The Mazda CX-5 is one of the most underrated cars on the planet. While Toyota and Honda dominate headlines, Mazda quietly built a small SUV that drives like a premium car for half the price. Inside, you get near-luxury materials, real steering feedback, and top-tier reliability. It's the rare mix of fun to drive and easy to own. Unlike most modern cars, Mazda avoids the tech overload. No subscription seats, no pay-to-unlock horsepower nonsense. Just solid engineering that lasts. In 2026, it's one of the few non-EV SUVs that will still hold resale value as buyers shift back to gas and hybrids for affordability. Across Europe and Asia, where diesel restrictions are tightening, the CX-5's gasoline models are becoming the smart second-hand pick. Skip the turbo engine if you want longevity. The base 2.5L engine is simple, durable, and costs less to insure globally. Yes, a Tesla finally makes the smart buy list, but only used. In 2026, the used EV market is flooded, and the Tesla Model 3 has taken one of the biggest price dives in the industry. 2 years ago, these cars sold for nearly $50,000 used. Now many are under $25,000, and that's where it finally makes sense. Because for all its flaws, the Model 3 still has solid software, a vast charging network, and good long-term reliability for its battery and motor system. In Europe, it remains one of the easiest EVs to live with due to supercharger access. In Asia, particularly in China, it's dominating the used EV scene for value retention. But here's the catch. Avoid early models from 2018 to 2019 with battery degradation issues. Go for 2021 or newer, ideally with the LFP battery. It charges to 100% daily and lasts much longer. At today's used prices, a Tesla Model 3 is finally a logical EV buy, not a hype one. Here's the sleeper pick that's about to explode in value. The previous generation. Toyota Tacoma. The one made before the 2024 redesign. Why? Because it's the last version with old-school reliability, no turbo, no complex hybrid system, and minimal tech interference. In 2026, as the new generation becomes more tech-heavy and expensive to maintain, older Tacomas are holding their resale like gold. In the US, a 2019 to 2023 Tacoma can still fetch over 70% of its original sticker price. In markets like the Middle East, Africa, and parts of Asia, used Tacomas are even being exported for a premium. They're bulletproof, off-road capable, and timelessly practical. If you find a clean, low-mileage pre-redesigned Tacoma in 2026, grab it. It's a money-safe, globally trusted investment on wheels. If you're serious about getting a good deal this year, here's what you need to know. That's when dealerships are desperate to clear out inventory for 2027 models. Global Trends, same story. Everywhere. It kills dealer markups and lets you negotiate from strength. Sites like Kelley Blue Book, Car Gurus, and AutoTrader. Global show price trends. Watch the drops before you strike. Some cars now hide features behind subscriptions. Heated seats, adaptive lights, even acceleration boosts. Make sure you're not buying something that costs extra. Some cars now hide features behind subscriptions. Heated seats, adaptive lights, even acceleration boosts. Make sure you're not buying something that costs extra too, especially. For used EVs, a quick battery health report can save you from a $10,000 mistake. Smart buying isn't about luck. It's about research, timing, and knowing when not to buy. So there you have it, the 5 cars you should buy before 2026 ends. Toyota Corolla Hybrid, reliable global efficiency. Honda CR-V, the family hybrid winner. Mazda CX-5, affordable luxury that lasts. Tesla Model 3, used, finally worth its price. Toyota Tacoma, the last of the tough classics. If you own one of these, congratulations, you've already beaten most of the market. If not, now you know where the real value is hiding. Because car ownership isn't about keeping up with the hype, it's about keeping your money working for you, mile after mile. Thanks for watching Car Hacks and Money, where we turn car knowledge into cash savings. If this video helped you make smarter choices, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who's thinking about buying in 2026. Remember, in a world where cars are getting more expensive, smart drivers don't just buy cars, they buy value.